Rangers captain James Tavernier has once again found himself at the centre of attention, with fresh developments emerging regarding his long-term future at Ibrox. The veteran right-back, who has been a cornerstone of the club's rebuild over the past decade, could be set for a major contract decision that carries huge implications for the team and new manager Danny Rolfe. As speculation continues to swirl, fans are eager to know whether the skipper will commit his future to the club, or if a new chapter could be on the horizon. Let's break this down in today's video, along with all the other Rangers news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to discuss in today's video, so be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. But first, Steven Gerrard says he came very close to returning to Rangers last month, but turned down the job because there were a few things he felt uncertain about. As RFC News reported, Gerrard withdrew from the process to succeed Russell Martin well over a week before Danny Rolfe was appointed as the club's new head coach. The former manager, who left Ibrox for Aston Villa in November 2021, had flown into London for talks and admits that things felt a bit rushed for him personally, with family still residing in Bahrain. However, Gerrard also suggests that his heart was 100% there, despite not returning to the role because there were a few things he felt uncertain about. In terms of Rangers, very close, he said. I had some really positive and interesting talks with the owners. He told TNT Sports, but it felt a bit rushed. I had a lot to think about and a short space of time to make a decision. There were a few things I was uncertain about. And if I'm going to take a challenge that big and that important, I've got that affection and connection with Rangers. For me to take that on again, it had to be perfect, and I had to be 100% ready. Unfortunately, I wasn't due to the timing, so I stepped aside. They've got a fantastic manager now, and I wish them all the best. My heart was 100% there because I have the connection with the club. The 45-year-old was also asked if he didn't want to work as a head coach in the club's new structure, replying that the timing wasn't right from a family point of view, but conceding that you have to do your due diligence in certain things. I have to analyse, is it right for me? Gerrard added. Is the timing right? And are things perfect for me to be the best version of myself in that job? Unfortunately, the timing, it didn't feel right to me. I've got that much respect for Rangers that I wouldn't go in there if I was 80 to 90% ready, but hopefully one day I'll be more ready and more prepared for it, and that chance might come again. Now, Rangers captain James Tavernier insists he still has many years ahead of him as he enters the final 12 months of his Ibrox contract. The skipper's long-term future is currently up in the air. Tavernier was asked about his current predicament ahead of Rangers Premier Sports Cup semi-final with Celtic on Sunday. I never think too far ahead, he replied. I can only control what I do today, and that's me coming into the training ground and trying to apply myself and try to demand and be better than what I was yesterday. That's all I can really focus on and concentrate on and just take it day by day. I've got a lot of years in front of me still, my legs are still very good. Every game I treat with the utmost respect, and I always want to win. The desire and hunger to win games is always there. It's there when I'm playing games with my kids, or I'm playing on the PlayStation with my brother. It's always there. I just want to win. It'll always continue to be there. Tavernier has played in countless derby clashes over the years and is relishing yet another as Rangers and Celtic lock horns in the semi-finals of the Premier Sports Cup today. All the games I've always played always start at a crazy tempo, he said, and it can really take your breath when you start them games. I know plenty of lads who have stepped foot in these games and they come back to us and say how quick it is at the very start, so it's just giving them a heads up, a calmness of it as well. A big game like this, nerves might come into it, but it's just about a level of calmness to it and sticking to what the manager wants us to do. I've got full belief in my players and who the manager is selecting. So it's just giving them encouragement, belief, and just trying to push them. In other news, Jonathan Hunter-Barrett is to be appointed as Rangers' new academy director. Earlier this month, RFC News exclusively revealed that the Wolves Academy manager was under consideration and the leading favourite for the role. He will now leave Wolves after 14 years at the club. RFC News understands that Hunter Barrett will likely not start his role at Rangers until the new year, once he has worked his notice period with the Premier League outfit. The 35-year-old was promoted to the role of head of academy coaching at Wolves in 2019 and became academy manager in 2022. Rangers have been operating without a formal head of academy since Zeb Jacobs left the club to join Feyenoord in April 2024. Zurab Amarian had assumed the role of head of academy football subsequently, but he too joined Feyenoord earlier this year. David McCallum has been working as the interim head of academy since sporting director Kevin Thelwell joined the club in June. Last month we told you the exclusive news that Robbie Thelwell, who has been head of technical scouting and loan management at English Championship side Norwich City since July 2024, was joining Rangers as the club's new head of recruitment. That came as part of an overhaul behind the scenes headed by sporting director Kevin Thelwell. As part of that restructuring of the football department, Everton's Nathan Fisher has also moved to Scotland as the new head scout at Ibrox. David McGregor has been promoted to the role of men's head kit manager. Currently head of Academy Sports Science, Jamie Ramsden has now become the new head of performance. James Monte joins as Data Insights lead. With experience from Dundee United, Hudal and StatsBomb, Monte will be charged with embedding data and intelligence in football decision-making. Meanwhile, head coach Danny Roll says he hopes to have a new first-team coach by the upcoming international break at the latest. Speaking ahead of Sunday's Old Firm, the German said, "We have some meetings today. Next meeting, and I think the schedule should be as late as in the international break that we have sorted this part as well. It is very important that we sit together and speak with Kevin Thelwell about this to look to the candidates. I think this should be a good fit because we spoke about the relationship, what is now important for the players, which direction we need, which kind of profile we need to make the next steps." But that is all for today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. We post all the latest Rangers news every single day, so join our fast growing community so you never miss out. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.